One of the issues RVers run into when they are out and about and exploring is, where do you park your rig when you are in town? You know, do you have to park way out? Do you have to find a lot? You can't park it in a regular spot, can you? You sure can. Hi, it's Steve, and this is the 2026 Four Winds 19X, coming in under 22 feet. So this is going to be on the Chevy chassis. This is 21 feet 9 inches. You can get it on a Ford chassis. That's going to be 21 feet 3 inches. Both have a V8. Similarly outfitted, just depends if you like Ford or Chevy. So that means you can fit this baby just about anywhere you want to park it. That is spectacular. The other thing you're going to love, the inside, twin to king beds. While we're out here, let's just walk around the outside, then we'll head inside, walk through all the features. So outside here, we're gonna have a couple of 110s. If you like to travel with your pets, you have a little tie down right there. Right here, nice little storage bay. This is rotocast material, so it's never gonna mold, it's not gonna mildew, you're not gonna get that base tank. Throw whatever you need in there, head out, have fun. Right here, another rotocast storage bay, so you can throw some gear in there, and you even have a larger bay right here to throw in a lot of gear. So for a motorhome of this size, there's really quite a bit of exterior storage and a lot of good times at the campsite. Nice power patio awning. Notice it goes from the back all the way up over your entry door. So you can put that out with the touch of a button when you head inside. Nice LED strip underneath, so that'll come out and you're gonna have great shade. Here's another beautiful feature on the 19X. As we head around back, I'll show you as much as I can. We got it wedged in here at the show. Nice steel bumper, 8,000 pound hitch, and back there, right here, is our 4,000 watt generator. And the beauty of this generator is you can run it off of gas, or you can run that off of propane. You just lift the cover off, there's a little switch inside, and then you can choose the fuel source, whether you want that generator to run off of gas or you want it to run off of propane. You have your mirrors, you have your over-the-cab bunk. You know, the great thing about a Class C is when you get in, it just has a very familiar feel. That's one of the great things about a Class C, especially one of this size. When you look at the length, really it falls in the ballpark of some of your extended SUVs. Let's just open these bays while we're here. Another rotocast storage bay. Fuel is right here, so you pull in on the driver's side and you just line it up. You have propane on board right here, so you're gonna need this. So if you wanna run the generator, hot water, turn on your propane, and setting up is super easy. So you're not gonna have to fumble with keys and open bays. Everything is really laid out nicely for you. From your 30 amp shore power, cable at camp is right here. City water connection is right here. Your tank flush, your fresh water fill. This is the exhaust for your Suburban tankless hot water. And what's great about having the tankless hot water, especially the Suburban that we use, is the number of safety precautions built in. So scald protection is just one of the safety features. So that way, if you're traveling with little ones, you don't have to worry about them getting burned. That's a horrible, horrible thing to have to go through. If it senses a fault at any point, it will take and shut off the gas. There's some great safety features built in. And then down below, going to have our drains right there for our tanks. Our termination handles are there. You have a wet bath inside. You have a real bathroom. It's spacious. We're going to show that to you. While I'm over here on this side, just real quick, want to talk about the way that we vacuum bond and laminate our walls, our roof, our floor. We also have aluminum cage construction in here, black foam insulation, so it is going to give you just a nice, durable, solid structure. And that is just a quick look on the outside. I want to take you inside, show you that amazing twin to wall setup. As we walk in, I want to point out real quick a couple of things. This is just a super cool feature. This little thing right here, check it out. Little cooler, little fridge right there, so throw some cold drinks in there so you can reach in, grab a cold drink when you need it. You don't have to come in and open the fridge. Down here, just buttons for your awning, your patio light, your 12-volt battery disconnect switch lights, and this is for the auto gen start. For that 4,000 watt generator, you're going to download the app and you can dial in all the parameters for your auto gen start right there from your phone. But this is what you want to see right here. Check it out. Twin to wall bed. So from an exterior width overall, 94 inches, interior 91. So that gives you just the scope of how much room we have in here. I'm standing at 6 foot 1/2 inch. I have plenty of headroom, Plenty of space in here, no slides. That's another beautiful feature of this 19X. Seatbelts for 6 in here, sleeping for 3. So whether or not you want to take and use these as twin beds right here, and then you have that nice walkway back to the wet bath, or you're sitting here for meals, you have 2 lagoon tables that set up, one here and one here. Those swivel, really nice to just set up and go, and those store in the closet. And then when you're ready to make it into a bed, all you have to do is take and slide your cushions across. Check out the size of this. This is fantastic. I can fit on this bed and sleep very, very comfortably, so you can set it up, use it how you want, whether, you know, it's a girl's trip, whether it's a guy's trip. That's great about the versatility, just the amount of sleeping space you have in here. I want to show you a few things too. You have storage back here as well, so that's going to go all the way up here. Books, grab and go items, cameras. If you're a hunter, great place to stash the rifle or your pump action 590. You have cup holders right here, a nice shelf, large windows. Another beautiful feature of the 19X, natural light, a ton of natural light. And then when you're sleeping, roller blinds. You can just pull your roller blinds down. A lot of nice cabinets up above, vent fan with the skylight. I want to switch places here and have Tom walk you through the wet bath. Going to start over here in the shower. So you're going to have your toilet, you're going to have your sink, you're going to have everything you need for a bathroom on the go. And check out, I'm just going to slide this door real quick. Look at that. Nice door for you. So you're going to get a lot of privacy. And then over here is your closet. So you're going to have a lot of hanging space in here. That's where the tables are going to store. You have roller blinds, another cabinet. You even have a pocket door. So plenty of privacy back here. Control panel is going to be right here. So gen start. Check your tank levels right from here, from your propane, your battery, your freshwater, your black, your gray. If you'd like to add tank heaters, it's prepped. And this is where you're going to turn on your water pump, fire up the furnace. You also have tankless hot water. That's where you can control that. Turn on a light and turn on your fan. So everything you need right here. This is going to be your AC unit. This is going to just real easy. Fan speed, temperature control, change how it is ducted. How do you want that air to flow out? That's where you set your AC. Into the kitchen, cabinets, a lot of storage. You have a sink, a pull-down sprayer, a nice amount of counter space for a motorhome that's coming in under 22 feet. 2 burner gas cooktop, 12-volt fridge. So you have your fridge here, you have the drink cooler there, plenty of space for all your food. And then you get up front here and you have your over-the-cab bunk. 800-pound capacity. So again, sleeping for 3. Somebody climbs up here. There are roller blinds. You have a smart TV, so you turn your phone into a hotspot. Now, if you'd like to stream, go ahead, have at it. Ladder for the bunk stores right up front here behind the driver's seat. Really easy to find and put away. So everything you really need in a small Class C RV. This is the 4 Winds 19X. It can park in a real spot. The smallest Class C RV, twin to wall beds. You can park it in a real spot. Generator, on the go, real bathroom. What more could one ask? Except for a really cool website to build your own. That is ThorMotorCoach.com.